Once upon a time in the United States, there was a brave and kind man named Martin Luther King Jr. He was a great leader, famous for his efforts to make the world a fairer place. He was born on January 15, 1929, in Atlanta, Georgia, into a loving and inspirational family. His father was a pastor and his mother was a schoolteacher, and they taught him the importance of standing up for what is right. Martin Luther King Jr. grew up in a time when people with dark skin and people with light skin were treated very differently. This unfairness was due to laws that promoted segregation, which meant separating people based on their skin color. Martin thought this was wrong and believed that everyone, regardless of their skin color, should have the same rights and opportunities. So, Martin Luther King Jr. decided to speak out and lead peaceful protests to change these unfair laws. One of his most famous moments was in 1963 when he stood in front of a huge crowd at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. and delivered his inspiring "I Have a Dream" speech. In his speech, he spoke about his dream of a world where people would be judged by their actions and character, not the color of their skin. Martin Luther King Jr. organized marches and gave powerful speeches across America. He believed in using peaceful means to bring about change, just like Mahatma Gandhi did in India. He was a courageous leader who faced many challenges and dangers, but he never gave up. Because of his hard work and dedication, new laws were passed to ensure that all people would be treated equally. In 1964, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his efforts in making the world more just. Unfortunately, Martin Luther King Jr.'s life was cut short when he was assassinated in 1968. But his legacy lives on, and each year, people remember him on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a holiday dedicated to celebrating his contributions to the fight for civil rights. So, Martin Luther King Jr. is important because he stood up against injustice and showed the world the power of love and peaceful protest. His dream of equality and justice still inspires people all over the world to work toward a better future for everyone.